What's going on, y'all? So listen. See, girl, I look cute. Let me stop. Let me stop. Anyway, listen. So the haves and the have-nots. This is season 6, what episode 17, the Broken Watcher. Let me just tell you this, Jim. I was so disgusted watching the end of this episode. I was disgusted watching all the scenes with Jim crying in there. Mind you, somebody sent me a report or something saying that the actor John Schneider, is that his name? He's gonna go to jail for 3 days because he failed to pay up on his alimony. You talk about this is outrageous rule of justice or some shit like that. He not really for it. Bitch, you didn't pay the money, bitch, you going to jail. Shut the fuck up. It's just 3 days, which probably in your terms is probably only 1.5. Nigga, anyway, the episode starts off with Benny, okay? And I do appreciate the fact that Tyler Perry did put in here the bullshit that people are facing today, the racism, the judgment, being racially profiled and all that shit, because Benny stepped up in that bar. Benny had nothing. Okay, you didn't hear nothing when he came in there. The guy that was there, he must have came in through the back and then came through. He calling the cops or whatever. So of course he's gonna automatically assume that it was Benny who shot this dude. And the reason why he doing all this stuff is because this is a black man in this Italian based bar. They racist as fuck, at least on here. I don't want to generalize, but that has been type of the history, Italian and mafia. But, doing all this shit. So he can't possibly just have came up in there to talk to somebody or to get a drink. He had to come in there and rob the place and kill this dude that he was actually trying to see. And he don't even realize that that's the dude that he was looking for. Mind you, he on the phone with the cops talking about he shot him and I saw him do it. Bitch, you didn't see shit, okay? Where's the fucking gun? I said, they're gonna lie. Number two. He shot him. That's one. He saw him do it. That's number two. Mind you, at the end of the episode, we only had 2 scenes with Benny this episode, at the beginning and at the very end. We start off with them and we ended and closed the episode with him. And they was at the bar, and I said, what type of fucking maybe the cops really don't fuck with y'all because y'all white as fuck. And the cops said, fuck y'all. Okay, we ain't got time to come down to y'all. I'm sorry, but it took forever to get the cops there. Because just say, it reminded me of, remember on Scary Movie? I love Scary Movie 1 and 2. Remember on Scary Movie when Ghostface was coming after Brenda, what's her name? Anna Faris character, right? And she was running in her room and she typed on the thing, white woman in distress, and then the cops started coming. Like, that's what it seemed like, but it didn't happen on this one, okay? And he basically was just profiling him and just calling him all type of racist shit. Meaning, and I say racist in this way because he was meaning it that way, calling him a thug. We say thug all the time, but when a white person said to a black person, it's some racial undertones, overtones in that bitch. He might as well just call him a nigga. In a way, that's what he called him. So what are you gonna do? You're about to get a bunch of your friends and your thug friends and all this stuff to come rob the joint and what all this shit. And I was just sitting here like, first of all, where the cops at? Is the cops really coming? Okay. Second of all, I said, Benny, you know what? He was about to, the dude is shaking. I said, is this your first time? Is this your first time pointing a gun at somebody? You ain't really about that life because if this was a test to get you jumped into the game, baby, you would have failed that, okay? It would be like, man, the fuck up. You don't let no nigga fucking spook you. That's probably what they would have said. I'm just saying, that's not what I would have said, but that's probably what they would have said. That race. And so, he was, I said, nigga, tighten the fuck up. Okay, tighten up. Bitch, tighten up. And Benny was like, well, let me just get in my pocket so I can call my partner. I said, look, nigga. Now, I'm finna call you a nigga because you being dumb. Fuck all that. I know he ain't even listening to you trying to hear the story that you did not shoot this man and you have no gun on you. What makes you think he is about to say, yeah, go ahead and go in your pocket and get that phone and call whoever you know? He trying to tell him, I know one of the people, I know the dude who work here. I know a Malone or whatever. You don't know no Malone. I said you should have just went on ahead and said, yes, I do. I know Mitch Malone. He couldn't went on ahead and do that. I said, oh my God, Benny, you're dumb as hell. Okay. But he called him at a weak moment. And I'm going to say this was cute and this was dumb at the same time. He took a risk. Okay, I can't really call him dumb on this part. I'm gonna call him dumb because he could have got shot, and we still don't know if he got shot because of the way that the TV, it ended with a shot go off. That third shot went off, and we don't know where it went. Okay. He went over there and he charged at him because he saw him being weak with the gun and shit. And they struggling and 2 shots went off. I said the way the gun was tilted, it could have shot Benny in the back, could have got him in his calf. You just don't know. In his Achilles tendon, bitch, could have hit him dead in the heel. You know what I'm saying? A bullet could have hit his ass. But instead, we don't know where that third bullet went. I said, the fuck what? If Benny fuck around and get shot again, girl, okay. Just a mess. That's the mess. So then the episode probably gonna start off next week with them struggling with the gun and stuff or whatever. I can't wait to see that and how that ends up. Cause Benny just getting himself in all these fucked up positions and he don't even try to. This is the motherfucker that when y'all say trouble literally finds him, that's what happens. Then we get the shit with David and Erica. They sitting outside watching them put out the fire. People put out the fire from the cars that's burnt up that Veronica did, and they sitting there having this little conversation, and Erica laughing at the stuff, and he like, "What's so funny?" When David talked, let me just tell y'all this. Erica probably look like she around my age. Okay, no lie. If I was straight, I would have no problem bringing home a nigga like that. No problem. Y'all know I like them older too. Okay? I do have a limit, but shit, something about David still got it. Okay? I don't give a fuck. He don't even talk like that in real life. I just say put that voice on and we'll be all to the good. Okay? We can be married. We can just chill up in the house, whatever, and do what you want to do. Have a little hoe on the side. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, the bird in me. But anyway, it's cute. It's cute. He trying to get to know her. They over there just talking, and he brought up the whole thing about her ex that was beating her ass, quote unquote. But I'm pretty sure the real ex that she talking about was War. Okay, because they was in a relationship. May he rot in peace, bitch, for killing little Quincy. But after that, they didn't forget all about Lil Quincy. They said the burial didn't happen, so fuck all that shit. I said, well, shit, okay. Because Hannah showing up trying to get her groove in. We get on Hannah in a minute. I'm proud of Hannah, but Hannah, I want you to be safe. And, girl, your Christian values came in handy this time. I'm going to tell you why. But anyway, some of the stuff that Erica sitting there talking about how she had this dream of being in the house, being with a man like David and all this stuff, and wanting David to have his dream of being safe and being happy and all this. They vibing, they connecting. And David is like, how come you won't tell me who your ex is? She was like, it's I don't want to burden you with all this stuff. You got so much other stuff on your plate. That is a good answer. But Erica is steady smiling like, girl, this is a serious. He trying to be serious with you, okay? Match his serious with your serious, okay? And she just, you got a lot of stuff going on. I really won't. David looking at her ass like, uh-huh. That was the first time he looked at her like that. When the fireman come over there and was like, so do you know how all this stuff happened? He said, bitch, I really don't know. He said, well, it looked like arson. And so what I'm going to need you to do is, first of all, do you got any enemies or anybody that you think would do something like this? He lied and said, no, I don't know nobody who would do this. And I'm surprised Erica played along with it too. I was like, uh-oh. So, she really feeling him. She really feeling him. I think Erica is in love with him right about now. The dick must be really... I don't know. But at this point, the fireman said, you need to call the cops, file a report, get them to do an investigation, all that shit. And he was like, okay, I will do that in the morning and all that shit. And dude, the fireman was about to go. And then Erica was just still chilling there like, ching, 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 ching. And the fireman was like, Erica. She was like, okay. And you are? And I said, Erica, are you playing a character? Erica dead ass didn't remember him unless she playing a character and bitch, she played it well, okay? And then he was like, remember me? And she was like, no. He said, I helped you fix your tire before, huh? I had to go back in my mind like, what was that? Was that when she stabbed? No, that was was that Candice or was that Erica who stabbed the tire? Anyway, we'll get to that. We'll figure it out later. And she was like, okay, thank you. Have a nice day. I'm thinking some shit about to pop off, like her cover about to be blown. But Erica kind of played that off. And David just asked, so when did you have to get your tire replaced or whatever? She was like, just a long time ago, I guess. I don't really even fucking remember. David looking at dude, David looking at Erica, and David looked at Erica again like, huh, okay. He trying to figure some stuff out. He was like, do he know your ex and all that shit? Nah, he don't know. I don't know. It ain't nothing. Don't even worry about it. And she's still smirking and grinning and shit. I said, Erica, you want to sell this? Why don't you be serious about it? And I just said, girl, you gonna fuck around and blow your own cover and get your feelings fucking hurt, okay? But moving on from that, we move on to Candice. Candice is in the hotel room. All of a sudden we hear this knocking and all this stuff, and it's Oscar on the door like, Candice, where you at? Open the door. And so Candice looking out the door, and we see that Oscar is across the street. I mean, across the hall, where Candice used to set up shop at. Candice was smart enough not to get the fuck about the hotel, but she was smart enough to switch rooms, but to stay on the same goddamn floor. That was stupid to me. And so, she looking from across the door and realized that Oscar found out what happened. He a little heated, so she feel like she a little safe, for the most part, if she don't come about this hotel room. Dumbass, take your ass somewhere else, girl. It's the only hotel you can go. I thought you said you was done with these people. Okay? At this moment in time, Veronica calls her on the phone. Veronica is fucked up. Or she's almost there on the phone. Okay? She was like, girl, oh my God, Candice, I need to come see you. Bring your ass down to the artesian bar. She was like, bitch, what? I can't do that. Yes, the fuck you can, and yes, the fuck you will, okay? So bring your ass down. This is no question, girl. Bring your ass down, okay? I need to see your ass. He was like, I got the money and all this shit. So what? Okay, you want me to take that shit from you? You want me to have them close down the bank? I had the bank close the account? Okay, I'll meet your ass. Because whole thing is, Candice needs to stay in disguise because Oscar is looking for her ass and she not trying to get crosshairs and all that shit with the motherfucker. So they go down there and Veronica is slosh. Veronica is just fucked at this point. She is dead in her feelings. Okay. There your ass go, bitch. Sit your ass down. The fuck? She was like, bitch, you drunk. What's up? Like, first of all, don't be calling me like this, okay? What the hell you want? Veronica like, I want David. Okay, what exactly do you want to do with him? I want to do something that's going to make him hurt the way that he hurt me. Like, my feelings are all the way fucked up. Okay, I mean, not just fucked up, but fucked up, all right? And I'm just sitting here like, bitch, do you not realize that you the one that set all this shit in motion? When you thought that he was fucking around with Maggie Day and he was not at the time, you went and fucked around with Benny and then put it in the papers, okay? And well, somebody put it in the papers. Maggie's found the shit and put it in the papers, and you did not deny that shit, all right? And then he caught you in the bed with the hoe, and you didn't care. Okay, you getting all in your feelings now, and it's like, girl, you set all this shit in motion, and now because the stuff is not going the way that you planned, he not crawling back to you and just going ahead and bowing down to your every whim and will, and moved on to another young hot thing. You in your feelings now. You drunk as shit. Your son is gay as fuck. Your other young dick don't want you no more. Okay, your whole plans is just falling apart around you, and you just drinking it all away. Reality is hitting your ass that you just fucked up, okay? And she like, I just really want this nigga to hurt. Like, he really fucking hurt me. And she was like, girl, that's all you want? Like, no, girl, I want how good is this bitch Erica? I said, so you knew about Erica the whole time? Or did Candice tell you about her later on? So I'm going to assume Candice must have told her about her later on. And Veronica was playing an act when she went up in there because she kind of knew what was going on. That's what I'm going to assume from this conversation. She was like, she the best because I trained her ass. So she learned from the fucking best. And she was like, all right. So I want her to fall in love with David. Let me tell you something, because I already think that I want David to fall in love with her because she feel like she ain't playing no game no more. Every time I go over there, it look like the bitch is in love with him. Okay, do she know that she's still scheming and shit? Because it look like she said she ain't in it for the money no more. I said, damn, Veronica, you are fucked up, okay? And she was just like, I mean, what? Just make her. I know David tricks. That's how she can fall in love with him because he just got all these tricks. He's like smooth and suave with it. Bitch, that's why the fuck I fell for it. Well, how much is the nigga really worth? Not much, just $16 million. I said, bitch, not much, $16 million. She said that shit like he only worth 100,000. I said, bitch, that's a lot. I guess compared to her, I don't know, but bitch, that's a lot for somebody that ain't got shit. Okay, and so she was just going out, and it was like I want him to fall in love with her, and then I want her to dump him. I said, me and Candice was looking like, that's it. She is just messed up, okay? You know, she having old boy, give me another one. Bitch, you don't need another one. He bring over a margarita or something. She was like, I want a goddamn margarita vodka, bitch. That's what I'm drinking. Bring me another one of these, hoe. Okay, and when he was cleaning that table, why the fuck you still cleaning the table? The shit is done, okay? Move the fuck away, bitch. I said, bitch. He like, I need to hire him so he can clean and get the spots that my cleaning lady be missing and shit like that. But anyway, going over there to the bar, Candice Lee, they had a little conversation. And the Arcade and old boy and Gia, they up there trying to figure out how they gonna keep on going. The little white boy is like, we gonna keep it going, okay? Gia's like, how we gonna do this without Candice? We really gonna try to do this? It was like, yes, we are, and you got 2 marks right there. Well, I can't do this because I don't know if which one is Vice or whatever. Arcade was like, I know which one is Vice. Just go ahead and do what you gotta do. Bitch, she tried to finesse her shit, and she did what she had to do. Jim comes into the fucking artesian at this point or whatever later on, and Gia see him, and this is after Jim. Oh my God, Jim is just disgusting. After he sees her, Sarah. He called Sarah the old trick back in the day that got her life together, who is engaged. She's trying to become a lawyer and all this stuff, and she's working in a high up office and whatever, and just won't let her live. Okay, I said this is trifling as hell, and all I kept saying was, this is fucked up. I said this is Harvey Weinstein. This is Harvey Weinstein. Okay, Harvey fucking Weinstein is going on right here, and I'm just like, what the hell? Me Too movement. Sarah, you can sign up for it. You will win. You will win, okay? I'm pretty sure you will testify. Because not only did he call her ass down there like she was a goddamn puppy, okay, and she went on ahead and did what he said, came to the bar, bitch, give me a shot. Make that a double. No, bitch, make that a triple, because the shit that I know I'm finna do, I want to be obliterated, okay? So Gia see him at the bar when he come over there. She was like, I'm sorry about what happened last night, but I can make it up to you. He was like, I mean, it's whatever. It's cool. Don't worry about it. She was like, come on. I'm serious. He was like, listen, bitch, don't beg. And I said the same damn thing. Don't fucking beg. Like, Gia just, I never seen somebody who was content with being a hoe. Okay? Shit. God, what went on in your life, okay? Who pimped you out early, okay? That's what it's saying like, because you look like you ain't got no other hopes and aspirations, okay? What is your aspirations in life? Oh, she don't know the answer to that. Anyway, so they get up there to the hotel, and Jim automatically rips Sarah's coat and shirt open. She was like, bitch, what the fuck? Because at first she said, come on, let's get this shit over with, because I already know what you're trying to do, okay? I ain't got time with this. My fiance at home waiting for me. I got to cook dinner. What the hell? She was like, damn, bitch, what are you doing? I'm trying to make sure you ain't got no fucking wire on your ass. Well, bitch, that'll be incriminating myself too, fucking my life up. He was like, girl, shut the fuck up, do what you gotta do. And said, take your clothes off. She was like, he said, why? Why do you keep on doing this? Like, bitch, go ahead. And she pulled that condom out. And this is what disgusts me. He said, well, this whole scene disgusted me with him. He said, what is that? She said, bitch, I'm not fucking you without this. My body is clean and I want to stay clean. He said, my body is clean too. And I say no to the goddamn condom. I said, so let me get this straight. Jim, is she the only one that you raw dogs, or is you fucking every bitch out here, all these little hoes that you paying for, you raw dogging them too, and you think you really clean? Girl, stop it. Just because your pee ain't burning yet, that motherfucker gonna pop out and it's gonna be like, here I am, bitch. Name your disease, okay? That shit disgusts me. They ain't gonna tell her to crawl over here, take your clothes off. I said, wait a minute. The way that he did it, it was like, I thought I was looking at True Lies. You remember True Lies with Jamie Lee Curtis and Arnold Schwarzenegger? When they had her go undercover thinking that she was finna meet this dude, and then he was like, take your clothes off. I know, do it sexy. That's what it reminded me of. And then made the bitch crawl over there to him. And so after they get through doing what they was doing, she was like, why you keep on doing this? You know, you doing too much. And he said, first of all, I didn't make you do anything. You came over here on your own free will. And I said, to be quite honest, yes, she did. But also, you was holding stuff over her head like you was gonna fuck her life up if she didn't come over. So no, not really. Okay. I said, oh, Harvey Weinstein and all these other sexual predators. And so basically he got what he wanted out of her and then said, after you do this one favor for me, I'm gonna leave you the fuck alone, which is probably a lie. 9 out of 10 when they say shit like that. He want her to go get the bullets to the case for the bullets that, you know, killed Jennifer Salisbury. Okay, because that's the same bullets that matched the that from the gun that killed Amanda, which I still believe Amanda was murdered. All right, Amanda did not commit suicide. So she was like, bitch, I can't do that. You want me to destroy evidence? He said, no, I don't want you to destroy evidence. I want you to give the evidence to me, because if there's no evidence, there is no case, there is no trial. So you're going to do what you got to do to get that. She was like, bitch, so what if I go to jail? If you do what you're supposed to do, you ain't going to go to jail. If you don't, you will, bitch. And I just said, you know, this is disgusting. It made my skin crawl. It really did. So moving on from that, Veronica, Hannah comes downstairs. Melissa's in the kitchen. You know, they having this little conversation or whatever. She was like, you know, I'm just so glad that you let me stay with you. And my life is just all messed up ever since I got in cahoots with Veronica and Jeffrey. And it's like, no matter what I do, she gonna keep on coming and coming and coming. I don't know what I can do to get out of this. Hannah was like, girl, didn't you have something else that you was doing? What was you doing before this? I was in school, you know, I was studying law and minoring in engineering. I said, oh, you was a smart bitch. Okay, Coco. And so she was like, you can go on back to school. I can't afford it. She said, what about all that money that you had? I said, now, no, Hannah, I know. But it didn't look like that was a much. Okay, that looked like a half a semester worth of financial support right there. Half a semester, not a whole semester, half a semester. And so she was like, I mean, that ain't gonna be enough to get me through. So I don't know what I can do. And Hannah was like, financial aid or whatever, student loans. I said, that is an option, but it's also a trap. Okay, so you might want to weigh that heavily if you really want to continue this shit, girl. But, you know, she was like, you gotta find a way to get up out of this stuff, and you can't let stuff get you down, and you gotta find some way to pop or something, whatever the fuck Hannah said. She said if Veronica come back around, you gonna see that come out of her. And I said, oh, don't tell that Christian lady that, okay? Because she really was giving her the Bible and trying to, you know, and at this moment, I felt that was needed. She needed some Christian encouragement, and she just needed somebody to be there on her side and to understand that she really was not trying to be a bad person. She used to be a good person, and she turned into a bad person in her eyes because she had to do what she did with Veronica and Jeffrey and all this shit. And, you know, she needed that. In the midst of talking, the phone rings. Ring, ring. Who the fuck you over there talking to? Who is this? You know who the hell this is. Derek, stop playing. Anyway, what's good? So, yeah. No, I'm just over here talking to Melissa, you know. Yeah, you better be talking to Melissa, no other nigga. Girl, stop it. Well, what you doing? Um, I just want to know what the fuck you did to me. What are you talking about? I'm just saying, like, I just can't stop thinking about you. You always on my mind. I can't eat right and all that shit, girl. What you do to me? Oh boy, Derek, stop. Like, you gotta stop playing. I said it was like Hannah was in high school, her first fucking crush. It was cute as fuck listening to this conversation. And then all of a sudden, he was like, you wanna go to the beach and all this shit? She was like, the beach? I said, girl, yes. And it was like, okay, yeah, we can go to the beach because I ain't been to the beach in years. He was like, okay, well, since you're over there talking to Melissa, I'll call you back. She was like, no, I'm done talking to her. We can continue to talk. I got time. I said, ooh. Y'all know at the beginning of the relationship, it's always like that. It's always like that. You can't wait till you don't want to get off the phone and shit. You make up excuses to keep on the phone. When it's time to hang up after 15 fucking hours, you like, no, you hang up. I'm about to hang up. And then you on the phone for another 3 hours. Bitch, you just said you was gonna hang up 3 hours ago. Then that 3 hours turns on. Bitch, that's how it be. That's how it be. I remember those days. It was cute. But you know, she was like, hold on, I got a phone call. Bitch, it was fucking Veronica on the phone talking about some her washing machine broke, and you could tell his demeanor that he did not really want to fuck with this bitch. And so she was like, "Come on over and fix it right about now." And so he had to tell Hannah that, "Girl, I'm gonna have to go. Let me go talk to this. I got a broken washing machine." Girl, he go over there to Veronica house. Veronica is trying to get him to fuck her. And I was just disgusted because she said, why you have a problem with it now? I mean, we used to get down back in the day. He said that was a one-time thing back in the day. I said, you fucked her? You fucked her? Oh my God, Hannah, you were really good. You did the right thing by keeping your cookies in the cookie jar, not giving your born again cakes to him. You were really good because he fucked your nemesis. Okay, I just said, ugh. He said, I lost respect for you. Now, had you tried to seduce me, I would have had a little bit more respect for you. I said, what the fuck are you talking about, Derek? Okay, basically, Veronica got some shit on Derek. Derek said, bitch, I don't care, put it out there. I said, oh, Lord. Then we get to this shit with Wyatt and Justin and Landon and Jeffrey. Landon calls Jeffrey at the bar. He drunk as shit. Complained about how he fucked around and fell in love with a straight dude just like Jeffrey did. And Jeffrey, I'm thinking that Justin's gonna overhear this whole conversation because, on this conversation with Landon, he was basically like, I still love I'm in love with Wyatt and I will always be in love with him, but I know that I can never have him because he don't want me because he's straight. And so he was like, Jeffrey shut the conversation down, like, boy, I ain't finna do this, okay? You gotta do whatever you gotta do. Then they in the bed. Bitch, Justin is in the bed next to Jeffrey laid up like he moved the fuck in. I said, see, Jeffrey, this is why whatever happens to you because you allowing it. Okay, you loving this little game that y'all playing. All right. Wyatt calls him. And he was like, I need you to come over here and I need to tell you what happened. I fucked around and did some shit, probably killed somebody, whatever. It was like, wait a minute, what are you talking about? Man, I know I'm just finna go. They took all my money and all this shit. I'm finna go kill myself. And it was like, I'm finna do what Amanda did. And it was like, oh shit. At this time, Justin overhears the whole conversation. Didn't I tell you not to talk to him? You still talking to him? Let me tell you something. Let me go over there with you. No. It's like you go over there and you see that man, I'm gonna kill you and I'm gonna kill him and I'm gonna kill all three of us, okay? Jeffrey said, bitch, if you ever want to speak to me, you don't ever talk to me like that again. Because if you do, I will stop speaking to you. I said, Jeffrey, first of all, stop lying. Okay? Because once he said that shit, which he been saying, you ain't never stopped talking. Matter of fact, you just gave him some dick to shut him up for a minute. Okay? You enabling this behavior. I said, boy. It's a mess. Okay? A pure fuckery of a mess. That was the episode. It was a lot. It was not really much, but I had to jazz it up for y'all. But I can't wait to see how this shit end because they gonna try to get Candice. Everybody gunning for Candice right about now, especially at that hotel room. And I can't wait to see When RK go over there to Veronica and fuck her brains out because Candice said, bitch, you need some sex. I'm gonna get you a young dude to come over there and knock that box out. She said, bitch, don't bring one of your hoodlums over here. And she said, bitch, what can you do for? Oh, I said exactly. Do what you gotta do. You finna try to rob that bitch blind. I said, get her drunk as fuck and go ahead and take what you got. Veronica deserve it. I'm talking about her material possessions, not the nana, okay? I don't condone that shit. But y'all tell me how y'all felt about this episode. If I missed anything, put it down in the comments, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.